to cover another important topic right now, especially this time of the year. Food insecurity is an enormous issue in this country, but the San Diego Food Bank has been doing its part for the people of Southern California for decades. Joining us now is their CEO, Casey Castillo. Casey, thank you so much for joining us on Main Street today.
Well, thank you. I'm grateful to be here.
So tell us, how is the San Diego Food Bank helping local families put food on the table during these difficult times?
Well, you're absolutely correct. The food bank has been serving the community for more than 45 years. And we do take pride in being a fixture as the county's food safety net for families struggling during difficult times. We have an amazing team here who work hard behind the scenes with compassion and dedication. And last year, with our network of nonprofit partners, we distributed 45 million pounds of food throughout the county. 16 million of that was fresh produce.
45 million pounds. That is huge. Now, who specifically is the San Diego Food Bank helping?
Well, we're going to do, the sad thing is we're going to do more than 45 million this year. We're approaching 50 million.
Wow.
And so there's a great need. And between our two warehouses and our network of nonprofit partners, the food bank is feeding 400,000 people per month on average. That's a shocking number, I know. We're serving working poor families, seniors living on fixed income, children living in poverty, active military and their dependents, and veterans. Over the last few years, we've heard from individuals and families about their experiences, what they're seeing out in the community on a daily basis. And that's why we deployed a study with San Diego State University to dive deeper into what our recipients are facing. And it did really shine a light on their challenges.
Yeah, dive into that a little bit more. Let's uncover that. What did that study show?
Well, families are really struggling with inflation. Add on top of that, the high cost of living here in San Diego. We are now the most expensive city in the country. And also many of our families are working in low-wage jobs. We surveyed our food recipients at 16 locations throughout San Diego County and found that 76% are utilizing our services because of rising costs, so directly because of inflation. 45% say that they do not make enough income to pay for food. And another thing that was interesting is 73% of our recipients have part-time or full-time jobs. So these are working families, but not making enough to keep their head above water.
Obviously, the need for this is year-round for these services, but right now we know you have a holiday campaign going on through the end of the year. You've partnered up with Albertsons and Vons. Please, can you tell us more about it?
Well, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, every year during the holiday season, we have our holiday food drive campaign to raise vital food and funds to support the families we serve. We are grateful to be able to partner with all Albertsons and Vons locations. That's 72 stores throughout San Diego County who make giving super easy this time of year.
Yeah. So what else can families do who are able to give? What can they do to support the holiday food drive?
Well, from now until the end of the year, families can shop at their local Albertsons and Vons supermarket locations and donate a $5 hunger bag at checkout. These are bags that provide a variety of shelf-stable foods that will impact many families, not only during the holiday season, but into the new year. We also accept donations of non-perishable food items, which can be dropped off at the front of the store in our red food drive barrels. And some of our most needed items, if you're going to do this, include canned meats like tuna or chicken, canned vegetables, canned fruit, along with dry goods like rice, beans, and oatmeal.
And do you guys accept fresh produce as well? What is the protocol for that?
Yeah, that has to be donated directly to our warehouses. So we have two warehouses, one in Miramar and one in Vista. And the other thing I would recommend is that if you want to contribute in that way, sometimes it's easier to make a monetary donation because we're able to leverage that dollar, and we pay about 19 cents per pound for produce. So that dollar can go a long way as we're purchasing produce.
So you guys get the good deals this time of year. If someone is in need of food assistance and maybe unfamiliar with the process or how to ask for help, how can they receive that help?
Well, we have this amazing GPS food locator map available on our website that shows distributions throughout the county. Visit sandiegofoodbank.org and click on the red Get Food button on the homepage. You just simply type in your address in the search bar, and it'll bring up distributions and pantries that are close to you. We also partner with 211 San Diego for those who would like to connect with someone directly, 211 is the county social services hotline. It's available 24/7, and they have a list of all of our food distributions that are readily available to share.
Yeah. And what would you say to people who are maybe hesitant to come and ask for help?
We get it. Pride, I think everybody struggles with asking for help. I would say that everyone throughout their life typically does need help. Um, we we try to make it really easy, and through our model of 544 nonprofits, these are organizations that we support that are in their communities, in their neighborhoods, and so we hope they feel more comfortable because these are churches. They're able to go to these food distributions with their neighbors. We hope that helps with the stigma and helps relieve some of that fear. And then again, I would also say this is why we exist. We're here to help people that are struggling with food needs. And so use our services. We're emergency services, so we'll help you get back on your feet.
Oh,
That's so
yeah.
great. And it's so important to remember nobody gets anything done alone. So good to have that help when you need it. Thank you so much, Casey Castillo, for being with us today.
Thank you both.
So, of course, as always, we love on Main Street Living seeing people make a difference in our communities, and a great reminder to donate to your local food bank.